everybody. Well, today we've got the McLaren 600 LT. This is the coupe. You'll notice she's got the little camera above my head here. That's for the track telemetry system. And I think that sums the car up. The fact that it has built-in cameras for the racetrack. It's an option, but it's really a nice option to have. I'm going to put my seatbelt on and we'll get going. So, the 600 LT. The number on a McLaren, as an easy reference, would be the European measurement of horsepower. They call it PS. Fader, Stretta, or something like that. It actually stands for horse strength in actual translation. Horsepower around 600, of course, 592 US horsepower. But as you know, most manufacturers are giving us more than that today. This seems like a lot more than 600 horsepower when you're driving the car. I'm going to push active, get everything into track. We got in the manual mode. That's it, perfect. And let's go and have some fun. Pulling away instantly, you feel that torque more than the 570. Now, Cosworth redo the cylinder heads on the 600 LT to give us a faster, easier turning engine. What I mean, the crank is 5 pounds lighter in the engine behind me than it might be in a 570S. Of course, lighter internals allow the engine to spin up quicker. I'll click it down into, let's go second gear here and you'll hear it. 8,000 revs in that time. I went from 3,500 to 8,000 revs in that time. It really is an incredible motor. It doesn't get enough praise, I don't think, for what they've achieved as an LT car at this price point. Bear in mind, she's a $240,000 base. It's not $440,000 base. Power. You've seen me lift forward in the seat there. The power is amazing. It's instant. They talk about low down. The car actually has some lag, just because all of the power is at the top end of the rev range, like an old-fashioned car. Remember carburetor cars that you may not have tried before, but they had an automatic boost at about 4,000 or 5,000 revs when things really started going. That's what this car has. It reminds me very much of an old racing car. A lot of fun. Transmission, just unbelievable. The speed of those changes. As I touch it, you'll hear it go back down. I'll click it, and you'll hear it. It really is just instant. What's nice about that for track use is braking into a corner, you can position the car, click the brake, click the pedal, boom, and it is violent on your body. We've got a bit of empty road here. I'm going to open her up a bit. Oh. Okay. For our officers of the law that might be watching this, it gets right up to the speed limit really quickly. Very, very impressive, in fact. Wow. That's just incredible. That this can go on the road is just incredible. The brakes have come from the 720S, the big supercar from McLaren. Rotor and caliper. So the rear rotor is 1.5 inches bigger on this car at 15 inches than it is on the 570S. So when people look at the two cars next to each other, which perhaps I'll do in another video, they look very similar. They share a lot of the common body panels, of course. The big deal is lightweight. Because it's so light, you're not asking this massive engine power, these massive brakes to stop or make it go. You're not asking it to do too much. You're not asking the tires to turn much. So it really is an advantage. As far as feedback from the car, oh, I like those pops, you get those bangs. Those are not artificially created. The vehicle has racing fuel injectors. So because she has racing fuel injectors, you're getting an awful lot of overrun in the car, which has to explode, and it's rather exciting. I got a bit of straight road again. This car's a disaster. My license would last about a week. Oh, man. It's intoxicating. It's a great sound. The McLaren sound gets criticized, but I love this sound. It's not, I think the Lamborghini cars are much louder, but this is different. I can adjust the volume effectively by turning the little dials down here in the center console. I got two dials. The left one has a H for handling. That's controlling my suspension. The right-hand dial has a P for powertrain. That's throttle response and gear change speed. It opens up the baffles in the exhaust normally, but of course this exhaust is only 310 millimeters from the catalytic converter and is out. The car is kind of famous for those little flames that it'll spit out on the road. It is a functional fire. Who thought that was a good idea? So the fire comes out of the exhausts and burns the air above that stationary rear wing and creates downforce. That's just incredible to me. They really are mad scientists over there in Woking. I love it. All right, gotta wait for some traffic. How depressing. Okay, here we are. What's nuts is I can pull out and pass the traffic. Wow. That was, yes, that was quite fast. I better not say how fast. Good Lord. The way it gets up to speed is absolutely incredible. It reminds me of a very powerful boat. When it gets up on plane, it can suddenly go. That's what a McLaren is like. The power delivery is almost elastic. It's like you're strapped into a big catapult, click down through the gears and hit it, and you're stuck to the seat. It really is good. It really is an incredible machine. I'm going to pause around this corner and show you the car. It is in Mayan Orange. Mayan Orange, one of my favorite colors McLaren has. It's not metallic, which is weird. They're known for their very vibrant metallic colors. This one is just a plain color, but really, really beautiful. Bit stronger than McLaren Orange, so it's just a lovely shade. Let me put it in neutral. Hang on a minute. Let me shut this thing off. Okay. Let me grab you out of there. That's got it. Okay. Cool displays. And very, very beautiful. Mayan Orange is very pretty. This one has the carbon fiber all down low, etc., all the way around the car, and very, very pretty. I love it. So low onto the ground here compared to the other McLarens. But again, that's LT. That's the track focused nature of the car, to give you maximum feedback and frankly maximum enjoyment. And they don't talk about enjoyment enough in these videos, but the smile it brings to your face when you're driving the car, it's just not the same as conventional road cars. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It really is a wonderful car. I've loved driving it, and I think I'm going to go and drive it some more.